Yes, guys. Sorry about that. Welcome back. So, here tonight, we're going to be talking about Noah Lyles and the 200-meter final that took place at the Summer Olympics in Paris today. We're also going to talk about the Jamaican men relay team. They are out of the final. They didn't, I don't think they even made it to the semis. Quite disappointing. I'm also going to play a recording which the people responsible for the athletes in Jamaica, they need to hear what the field athletes are saying. This was so heartbreaking to hear today. So I'm going to let you guys hear that. But first, guys, make sure that you tap the like button for us and make sure that you're sharing the live with somebody. I want to say thanks to all our friends from near and far who has been here with us talking track and field. It's been a pleasure, even when we don't disagree, and even though we don't disagree on some stuff. So let us get into it, guys. Noah Lyles says he has COVID, and he finished third in the 200-meter final. He did not accomplish the double like he wanted to in the 100, 200 meters. And the last American to do that was Carl Lewis in 1984. It's a long time, right? So I don't know. What do y'all think about this whole COVID thing? I'm gonna show you guys a video of Noah just before the race, and you guys tell me several things. Noah before the race versus Noah after the race, and how is it? And this is the issue now that a lot of people are really confirming to themselves about France. People are saying, how is it that in France somebody can be diagnosed with COVID, knowingly so, and they're able to go out on the track to compete? That should not happen. They should have a lot of explaining to do, but I don't think that that will happen. We see what happened with the medal between Noah and Kishane Thompson. So I don't really expect any explanation or accountability on behalf of France. So let us get into it. This is exciting. Of course, we want to hear that the athletes are well. So, we wish Noah a speedy recovery if indeed he has a positive test for COVID-19. Yeah, so let me go ahead and I think I have the race here. Do I? Let me see if I have the race for you guys. I have the post race and I have hold on guys. This is the winner of the 200-meter final from Botswana. I said pronounce. He made history. His country had a first today in earning the gold medal. So this was Noah. He was wheeled out afterwards. People are asking, how is it that he could have been diagnosed with COVID and they don't require that he not go out on the track and interact with other athletes? And you can see in the videos and the images that I'm about to share with you that he actually had contact. He had contact with other athletes. That just does not make any sense to me. How is it that you know that you have COVID and you are going to interact with other people? Nobody should have to tell you. Common sense. dictates that if you are told that you have COVID, you get away from people. You don't want to get other people sick. You know what I mean, guys? So, what is it now? Why is it that Noah would have known that he was ill and he went ahead and went on the track and compete in the race to get other people sick? That's not right. That's not right at all. He didn't only interact with the athletes, but he also interacted with the care team. Jesus, I don't like that. But anyway, this is the race. The guy who won the race, he won the race decisively. He ran a strong race. Let me see the time. He won in 19.46, and the American that came in second, he was 19.62. Let me move this out of the way. And Noah came in at 19.70. So when you go and look at Noah's fastest time for the 200 meters, you will see that he ran 19.31, and his season best was 19.53 at the trials. So it was his mom who confirmed that he had COVID. I don't understand these people. Can you imagine how many people Noah gave COVID, guys? Let me see in the comments what you guys are saying, because this is so not right. Even though we're saying get well and them something there, I don't think that it is right for Noah to have gone on the track and made contact with other people knowing that he is sick. This is so wrong. And I don't think Noah would have done that in America, because everybody would be cussing him out for this. And this is why when we say that the worst Olympic ever to be hosted on stages in France, these are the things we're talking about, because this is not supposed to happen. You know how many countries, if Noah went there and did that, they would have probably arrested him or fined him for knowingly coming out on the track and interacting with other people to give them COVID. But listen to this interview. This is the post-race interview. I want you to hear what these athletes said. And I just showed you the interaction between them and Noah.
Confirmed that Noah Lyles ran after he'd been diagnosed with COVID. Can you say what you think about how that shaped this race, and also whether you feel like you were put at any risk by his participation health-wise?
Personally, I wouldn't say we were at risk, because it's not a contact sport. So even during the warm-ups in the cold room, he was just there by himself. So personally, I wondered why. I didn't want to make assumptions of what he could be going through, but after all he said after the 100-meter final, I thought maybe it's just one of those days when he's not having a great day. So I didn't think of COVID or anything else.
I mean, I don't think I was put at risk at all. I mean, I take care of my body. So when it comes to getting sick, that's rare for me. So, I mean, when I found out, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, he went out there, did his best while being sick, and I mean, I hope he gets better. That's all I can really say.
These guys probably don't want anybody to accuse them of, speaking about Noah. But when they are going to say it's not a contact sport, that's ridiculous, because yes, it's not a contact sport, but look where Noah is with the people who are out there, the medical team. Look how close he is to them. He put them at risk, and likewise the athletes. No matter what they want to say, they were all close enough competing. Breathing, probably coughing. But let me show you guys a video of Noah before the race. I was shocked, When I heard that he had COVID, I was very shocked because I saw him prior to the race. And what he was doing. Look here, guys. Look at this. Honestly, I believe that these officials, they need to stop athletes from coming out on the track doing these things. This is what I mean by professionalism, composure, respect for the sport, respect for your fellow athletes. Nobody does that. When Usain Bolt and those senior athletes were competing, when their country's names are called or their names are called, they greet the crowd in a controlled manner, in a decent manner. So all of this, all these things that Noah, Lord of Jesus, I can't bother with this. Look at this, because this is why some people are saying, "Oh, can he have COVID?" And he was, look at this. I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to judge him. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but let me ask a question, guys. Is this a new trend in track and field where men are wearing nail polish on their fingers? Just a question. Is this a new trend where male athletes are wearing nail polish? Tell me in the comment, please. I expected Oblique to win the 100-meter and Tobago to win the 200-meter because Lyles is as ordinary as a candle. Well, to be honest, I just showed you the time that he ran in the 200-meter. I don't know if I would say he's ordinary. He's a good competitor. You know what I mean? In all honesty, he's a good competitor. So if he can set that time even in the trials, I wonder let me see what time the gentleman ran. The guy who won the race, what time did he run? Somebody please tell me in the comment. Me can't believe this, that Noah went into the people them race knowing that he had the COVID. My God, that's not nice. Not at all. How can this be real? And the people them in Paris now, what them are gonna say now? In Black America, no, it's not a trend at all. Okay. I was just wondering because I didn't see it before. It could have missed me. He had an upside down cross on his finger painted in red. Yes. Okay, thank you. All of a sudden, man have COVID, but when him come out, him a jump up and down like idiot, run up and down like him a star boy. Lord have mercy. Yes, what me I tell you say about humility. You know who was one of the most humble athlete that I really admired? Veronica Campbell. Veronica Campbell was never out of place. She was always in line, always composed, always professional. I remember Veronica came into the game when she was young, very young. Lord have mercy. Bet if he had won there, he wouldn't have COVID. 19.46. Okay. So if the guy won by 19.46, yes, see it there. If he won by 1946 and Noah's best time was 19.31, it's a good competition, wouldn't you say? Yeah, man, it's a good competition. So I don't know if me really say ordinary or average. You know what I say? But this guy did well. His country is the first. This is the first time his country has ever gotten a medal. I was listening to the local news in America, and when you hear the commentators, and because they were all sure that Noah was going to double up. Yes, yes, he's overrated. Yes, we can say that he's overrated, but I wouldn't call him ordinary. Tell me if you guys agree with me. Let me turn on the phone. I wouldn't call Noah ordinary, but I would say he's overrated. Because I even hear people coming into the Olympic saying, is he the next Usain Bolt? Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because what we're doing now, we're forgetting, and people are using terms like fastest man alive. We must not do that, man, because we have athletes who have put in a lot of work to leave their mark and their legacy in the sport. So when we're going to come and use terms like fastest man in the world loosely, while Usain Bolt is still alive and can probably still beat any one of these guys, let's not do that. So congratulations to the gentleman from Botswana or Botswana, however you pronounce it. Ah boy. Let me talk about the Jamaican men. First thing is we picked up a medal in the 110 hurdles. Yes. Broadbell strikes bronze in 110 hurdles final. He ran a good race. Did a good job. Thank God. And with the medal drought what Jamaica go through right now, people really get to understand and really get to appreciate. So even if you don't get a gold medal, once you are on the podium, you go out there and feel proud of yourself and how you did. Right, guys? Yes, man. So the Jamaican men, they didn't make it. They did not make it on the podium. Sorry, not on the podium. They didn't make it to compete in the 4x1 relays. Very disappointed. This has not happened to Jamaica in about 20 years. In guys, in about 20 years. Team Jamaica men doesn't qualify. I wrote that wrong, sorry. They were disqualified. So sad. I think it's maybe nervousness. Mm, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for the women. That's all we can do at this point. This was the worst Olympic for Jamaica in about 20 years. And we're honest enough to admit it. Um, I don't know, there's a lot of regrouping that needs to be done. Jamaica, there's something that we're not doing right. We are not known for not qualifying for these major events, and it's quite sad. Quarantine, Janelle. If they're having contact, yeah, sure. Or anybody that Noah came into contact with, they should all be quarantined. Thank you, Fitzroy, for joining. Guys, please tap up the like button for me. Thank you very much. Like claim he has COVID. Will he run the relay? Me no know. Make we see now. Because if him really go run the relay, me no know. The recommendation is that you go into quarantine for 14 days. Somebody asked me this evening, isn't that protocol um outdated now? Don't they stop using the protocol? Actually, COVID is still very much contagious and active. I mean, why would you even want to be interacting with people when you have COVID anyway? That's ridiculous. But let us see if he's gonna compete in the relays. Somebody tell me if they've already chosen the relay team, the American men. I think they already chose the team, you know. Yeah, I think they already chose the team. One unexpected gold. God never let Jamaica fail all the way. You know, I think Jamaica has now about six medals. Seven? Okay. 7 medals, one gold, four silvers, two bronze. That not bad. COVID still a go on with itself. Yeah, man, people have to be careful. I don't know why people think that, it's still not a thing. Yeah, congrats to all the athletes. Let me play this recording for you guys. It's very sad, but I think the people them who responds for the athletes in Jamaica, they need to hear this. Yes, I believe they really need to hear this. And I could not believe, I was shocked when I heard it today, what this athlete said. And she's not the only one. She speaks for the entire field athletes, right? And if this is what Jamaica is going on with, they need to be called out. So I'm gonna go mute for a while I listen to this with you guys. Check it out. About what happened out there.
I mean, it's been a tough couple of weeks. The qualification is something that is definitely within my reach. However, it's been very frustrating to every time come to these major Olympic games and not making the finals. And this time around it was definitely something that I felt like was easy for me to do. However, I didn't have my coach here. I've been in the village for 2.5 weeks, and I was denied the privilege of having a coach's pass for my coach to even be at the training facilities for 2.5 weeks. So you're talking about 365 days of training just gone down the drain because I didn't have my coach for 2.5 weeks while being here. So it is definitely very frustrating. And it's I think it's something that I definitely have to sit and reflect on and moving forward as to what will be definitely best for me and my mental health, because I cannot do this anymore. It's very frustrating dealing with JAAA and J2H because these people don't care about field events in Jamaica. And if they did, they would make sure that we have everything we need to make us comfortable, because my coach part of my training process. You know, he's a very crucial part of my warm up and getting ready for preparations. And I didn't have him for 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. It's very frustrating because this is definitely something that I'm more than capable of obtaining, and I came short today.
Yeah, I can feel and sense and understand your frustration, particularly now that you see Jamaica competing so well in the field event.
Exactly, and that's the irony of it. The gold medal that they were sitting down waiting for did not come from the track. It came from the field events, and those are the events that they neglect so much in Jamaica. And most of the medals that we have gotten so far at these games comes from the field events, and we're the most marginalized groups within Jamaica track and field, and it's very frustrating, and it's time for them to stop and really reflect on what they're doing to us as athletes.
Daniel Thomas, I'm grateful you spoke your mind to us, and I'm so compassionate and sorry for your experience. You really performed well on this world stage. Well done.
Thank you very much.
What a disgrace. What a disgrace. She didn't talk to a Jamaican journalist. Because maybe you should talk to them. Maybe that try tell her say don't talk too loud. This interview must go far and wide. This is very disgraceful, guys. And she did the right thing by speaking out. Because I don't know if JAAA and JAAA believe that track and field is just about the people who are running 100 meters and 200 meters and relays. These people are very out of order. They need to get called out. Nobody don't disbelieve her. She's telling the truth. And you hear what the reporter said? It is so sad at this time when Jamaica is performing so well in the field events. Jamaica got the one gold medal that we received came from the field athlete. That is not something that you see often. That is, as we discussed here last night, a European sport. And Jamaica pick up the gold world record. So we need to have a discussion. All of the people we say them are board member and chairman and all kind of something. What is this about? No, sir. This is so embarrassing. Me not tell no lie. The phone line is open, guys. Let me call our friend over there in Paris, Liz, to see what the mood is like now that we are going into the rest of the Olympic with the relays and everything. This is so sad. They should be ashamed of themselves. No, sir. Yes, Liz. How are you? Okay, you're live with us. So you want to give us a little breakdown of what the mood is like over there and what you just heard from this field athlete.
Okay, let's start from the end and go up to the top. The Jamaica Northern officers said that if Dodge did not withdraw her lies because she's lying.
Really?
They issued a statement. Yes, they issued a statement immediately before she even completed the interview. If she does not retract all the lies she told, she will never be accredited ever again to represent Jamaica World Championships next year in Japan and any other Olympic Games.
She's lying. Why are they saying that she's lying? And why should we believe them and not her?
Well, I think that she has been, this is her third Olympics, and she has been to either 4 World Championships, and this is the first time because what seems to be happening, she's overexcited. Look how long that the sprints has been carrying us to glory. And now, well, the field event persons have been knocking now, they have stepped up. And I think they say she has been there. This is her third Olympics, I think. She was in Rio, and she was in Tokyo. So she it is not true to say she didn't have a coach, etc., etc. And quite a few throwing coach was a part of the delegation.
Did she have a coach in Paris?
Yes, there's quite a few of the coaches are event coaches.
So this woman is a mad woman then, because that's what them basically I say she's a mad woman. Everything she attack is lie.
No,
I don't understand.
It's strange. It is strange. As I said, she's not a youngster, a new person. She's a veteran. I think this is her third Olympics, because I'm sure she made a team to Rio. She made a team to Tokyo, and she has done about 4 world championships. Her best performance has been a bronze in one of the world championships. I can't remember. If I'm remembering clearly, she's also a Commonwealth champion. So it is surprising to everybody, including myself, at this outburst about, because the silver medal, Dakers won a silver medal at the World Championships in 2019 or thereabouts. So field event has stepped up for some time now, and the jumpers, they have been winning silver medal. Ricketts has been winning silver medal 2 world champions silver medal, 14 the Olympics and final winner silver medal. Pinnock and I can't remember the other jumper. They won silver medal last year, silver and bronze long jump in Budapest. Tajel Gale has won gold medal in world championship. So field event has been there for quite some time. This is not the first. It's just that at this Olympics, which is no fault of the athletes, but the situation has been terrible in terms of you're in France and you don't feel it, you don't see it, and then the French has made it very uncomfortable for athletes of other nations except themselves, their own based athletes and the Americans. They seem to have made it uncomfortable, and the English too. But they seem to have, because there was this gold medalist from Italy who had to
All right, so hold on there. The athlete that just spoke about her dissatisfaction with how the field athletes are treated. I don't know. So you're saying that you cannot confirm the lies, but you believe her, or what are you saying?
No, man. I am saying first of all, she's excited. A gold medal has been won by Stoner in the discus, but the field events persons has been stepping up for quite some time now, and it is at the Olympics. It is our first go, I guess. But field events between the Olympics and the World Championship, especially the World Championships, has been doing very well. There was in the Olympics, there was he went to Germany and he's lived in Germany.
Okay, but Liz, you're saying that you're saying that you don't know if she's telling the truth, right?
It's Dodge, Thomas Dodge's name.
No, I know her name. What I'm asking you is the charges that she just made against the two organizations. Some people are saying she's not telling the truth, and you just told me that the organization threatened her and said she did not withdraw. So I am saying, is she lying or is she telling the truth? Why are they telling her to withdraw? But it doesn't seem like it.
That is what they're saying. She's lying.
Okay, they're saying that. All right. Now, let us move on to, I'm hoping to hear from the two organizations to tell us what lies she's telling. Now, let us move on to the gentleman who won the gold in the 200 meter. Did you get to see that race?
Yes, actually my pick for the male sprints, Oblique Civil to contest, it would have, I've been saying for months, Oblique Civil and Leslie Tobago would have been the battlers for the 100 meter gold medal.
100?
And yes, and I was expecting Tobago to win the two. I don't rate lies, right? Now, Leslie Tobago is a double world junior champion.
Oh
It's,
wow.
not, it's time of 19. Yeah, man is a double world junior champion. Very good athlete. Excellent talent. And the only person right now on the world stage that is in possible strike because he did exactly like you said, as he admired you said. He dropped his hand with about 5 meters left for the race because he was clearly gone.
Mm.
And he dropped his hand and beat him chest like what Usain did in 2008 Olympics. Bam, bam, bam. And had he not dropped his hand, he probably would have run 1930.
Oh.
The Olympic record by Bolt is 1930. He probably would have run very near to that, but he dropped his hand and he ran 1946. I knew from yesterday because he beat Lyles in the semifinal. Oblig also beat Lyles in the semifinal at the 100. So I know so Lyles will get beaten. Unfortunately for us, Jamaica, we don't know what happened, but Oblig said in the interview that there was the injury he had erupted again. So he just couldn't lift him leg. I mean, I say, we say already conspiracy theories say it's possible that he was them tamper with him food and cause him want America break the drought. But
So do you know if Lyles is gonna participate in the relays, or they already chose the relay team for the US?
Well, he got a instantaneous bout of COVID from being run into third place by Ben Darek. Ben Darek said after the US trials that he slipped up at the US trial, but he was going to correct his mistake at the Olympics, and he did because Ben Darek run past Lyles too, And if there was a third athlete in the race, then Lyles will be run out of the medals because Lyles got the 100 in the video room over Thompson, and this is make sure say it now happened to him. So I'm running Lyles. I will know him more because anybody who remember the 100 the World Championship in Budapest, the 100 meters, Lyles, me still I said Tobago beat him this too. And well, them get to Lyles. And in the 200, I think Tobago ran third in Budapest. He's the most dynamic sprinter globally right now. Second only to Usain Bolt. Oblique is good.
So he's
lightning fast over the 100.
His race is mainly the 200 because I didn't see him competing.
No, he runs 1-2.
Was he in the 100 that came this week?
Yes.
I didn't see him.
Yes, he came. He ran from lane one. He was right beside Lyles. He ran, let me see, and then he Lyles over Thompson, Albert Thompson in, and Fred Perry come third, Zimbini come fourth. I think Tobago was fifth.
Oh, but it looks like he's much better at the 200 though.
No, he's good at the two of them.
Okay.
He's very good at the two of them. What he needs is an improvement. If he's coach in America now, he's a Botswana, but he's coach in America.
Oh.
He's very good at 1-4. Very good. At the World Championship last year, he ran a 44, 43 split leg in the leg on the 400-meter relay in about half an hour apart. He's a very talented. He's right now on the world stage. He's the only person presently among all the crop of sprinters that can challenge the 1919 and the 9.58.
Okay. Well, I'll be watching him. It's interesting. He's a junior athlete.
Yeah?
He's a junior athlete. He has a ways to go.
He's
So
20 or 21. You're about no older than that.
the competition going forward between the US, Jamaica, St. Lucia, and now this gentleman here. It's gonna be very interesting because I think all this gymnastics women All this gymnastics when I see Noah Lyles are going with panic track. And you'd have believe say boy him in a double up because I was saying, that I wouldn't classify him an ordinary athlete, but I think he's overrated. He overrates himself. And him need to just humble himself. Because when you're humble, when you're humble and you get defeated or disappointed, look too bad for you. But you see, when you're overrated and overhype yourself and you lose, trust me, people have expectations. So, look good. You understand? So what I'm saying is all this gymnastics where I do now, where do we go from here as a track community?
If you remember, if everybody remember, when he came out for the 100 meters, it was the same thing, the final. It was the same thing, the dance party and running up and down. And because what is happening is that, and the marketing, Usain Bolt, globally, the number one sport is football. More people watch football and play football. It's the number one sport. One footballer costs 200 million, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Second now is track and field, and one man did that. Took track and field on his shoulder like Atlas and made it the second most watched sport in the world.
Yeah, Bolt really, I think Bolt really bring up the stocks for the track. Right. Yeah, true.
Now that Usain has retired, the marketing companies and the IOC, the World Athletics and the other athletics organization is desperate to find a poster child to replace Usain, somebody else that can market. So they were trying to use Noah Lyles, but Noah Lyles it forces it out too much. It doesn't come out naturally.
Okay.
But then here comes this batch of you, because it's a whole heap of youngsters, It's a whole. Oblique is very good, but Oblique don't run 200. He use it 4 and 2 and training, but it doesn't run that. So maybe Coach Mills is going to nurse him. But it's a whole plethora of youngsters. Now, this youngster, because I know of him, 2 back-to-back world championships, like Brianna Williams. She must be used to market, and the sensation that is in. I don't know what is happening with her. She should have come to the church. She promised me she was going to come. But there's a female sensation. Elaine is going to return because Elaine is good, produced by Mills.
I hope she returns. She's too young to drop out of the sport like this, because we saw what she's capable of.
Right, 10.54 is the second fastest time by any female alive. So, Elaine, but there are 2 sensation females. One is named Brianna Williams, the other one is Brianna Liston. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica have another state, because the little girl that is going in the final early tomorrow, my winner, Daniel and Nugent. Daniel, my opinion is that I'm not put them chicks for her, but first Olympics got them cipher. I expect Daniel, it's a fantastic field in the final, but I expect Daniel to win the woman hurdle. But this little girl, Nugent, is a surprise package. She's very fast.
Well,
you have a plethora again coming out there, because the African continent has now started to sprint a hurdle. Assume Sama was her name. She's very good in Nigeria. So it is now, there's a balance. So, Noah Lyles is being used to market. They were trying with this one and him night until he got eat the tainted oxtail, and then catch him. So
Liz, nobody taught them something over here, man, because we don't know nothing about that, man. Come on now. I feel like a conspiracy that.
Yeah, but the oxtail is the oxtail, like the.
Who him tell so? Me never hear that, man. The man say him injured, him foot injured, man.
No, Nighton, who's supposed to be a young sensation, was going to break all of Usain record, especially in the 200. But in blow up. You remember the incident, man, with Nighton just before the Olympic and the Olympic trials and America learned to run, when he eat the tainted oxtail, but them find it in the drug testing where him have to do. Anyhow, this youngster, Tebogo, is is the face and the future of track and field. What he needs to develop now is a persona. He needs a publicist like Bolt had.
Yes.
It sounded very intelligent and very good.
Yes.
At the conference. That's all he needs now.
Yes.
A sort of easygoing, dancing, vibesy, you know.
Him just need a personality. Him not have to do no.
That is what they want.
He just needs to show his true personality, because a lot of times I find that a lot of the athletes who are outside of America, for example, especially the black athletes outside of America, they tend to behave in a more professional way. And so they have to kind of break the ice when it comes down to the marketing part. That's how Usain Bolt. Remember when Usain Bolt crossed the line the first time and win OMBF, and the coach draw him up and say, "Look here, you can't be doing that. Behave yourself." And Usain has been as professional as they come ever since then. But he's good for right now. Would you say that Noah Lyles had a good Olympic?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Tell the truth. Because me don't want to win the Olympic. Oh, him win that little piece of medal the couple of days ago. Me don't want to win nothing, so. Lord of mercy.
You mean the gold medal?
The gold medal we need to share. You not hear what the coach say? Coach David Riley. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, no, Coach Riley. This is the third time it's happening to us, Jamaica and America, you know.
Wait, what you have to say about Coach Riley and his statement that based on the guidelines, the medal should have been shared?
It is two goal. It happened in 1952 in Helsinki. Urban Henley is still the only man athlete ever in the history of the Olympics. Made 4 finals in the same Olympics. In the same Olympics, made 100 final, 200 final, 400 final, and the 4x4. Urban Henley won the 100 meter with the, I forgot the name of it, Lima Remingo or something in the 100. They photo finished, they awarded the American after the Olympics flew to Jamaica and the Urban Henley the 100 meter gold medal, so you win the race. In 1996, Merlin Otti, because the Americans didn't like her, because she divorced the man named the American black man named Gage, or when the name, because she married him Otti Page Gage, and she divorced him. The Americans were out for blood, and Merlin run down Gail Devers in Atlanta, 1996 Olympics, win the race, torso, win the race. Them asked Gail Devers, she in France, and them asked her what happened with the result there. She said because they're fighting bigger. And this one now is clear. No part of no Lyles chest, no I touch the tape before. That's win the race. But as I said, the marketing.
No, if you listen to what Coach David Riley said, I think because of our time difference, you probably didn't hear it over here. But what he said is, according to the guidelines, you do not start rounding down the athlete's time to the thousandth in a medal situation. You do it for a qualifier or to break a tie, but not where the medal is concerned. So that was interesting, but I don't hear the coach from Jamaica. Kishian's coach should have been the first person to reach for the guidelines and make the case, but he hasn't done so. He said it's clear that Noel won. I said, but Jesus, what is this? No, man.
Interesting. But the thing is, in the instant that it came out that they were going to one gold medal. What should have happened instantly is that the Jamaica liaison team and the coach Steve Francis, the talkative and Wallace Attackway, they should have both issued an appeal, because it's clearly you want to give Noah a gold medal, but it has to be 2, because the winner should have been given a gold medal also. And then you would award a bronze medal to Fred Curley and now silver will be awarded. That is how it is done.
What a shame. Oh gosh.
All right, if it comes to come from England, or they come from France, or they come from Canada, a two gold medal would award, because them consider them the big country. Like of Jamaica keep trouble. Anyhow, it was the grass or youths from England or what's a French speaker name went down in that photo with lights. It would have been two gold medals, two anthem played. But because we are little Jamaica and we are done, we have starved them out of the 100-meter gold medal since 2004. Of course, the French, we're a little island, so, them the French with them snortiness and them decide, say, he's going to be going to him. But Christian also, Coach Francis, and the man who talk enough and discredit Jamaica all the way, every time he give a chat by the voice it, what he should have told Christian, if it did not come out or announce that they were going to offer two gold medal, just like what the two American females did to Alfred at the press conference. None of the two second silver medalists, not the bronze medalists, didn't turn up. Kishian should not have turned up for the presentation of the silver medal. He should have made a slip. Don't turn up.
Oh,
Don't turn up. And he should have been given a gold medal. So Kishian should not have turned up for the medal presentation and not just draw the card to say my 4 weeks and can't come.
Well, all right, Liz. Make we catch up tomorrow. Let us see how it goes tomorrow. Yes. If anything breaking, I'm sure you will reach out and get us up to date with everything. We're looking forward to see the relays. We don't know if because if Noah come out on the field, if Noah comes out with COVID, I don't know why he would stay in now for the relays. So we will see.
COVID after get beaten, so if him come out and if him come out and the relay, the men's team get in USA get beaten in the finals, then he might have to end up in an ICU. So we don't think them should allow him to run if he has COVID. No, that you're endangering the other athletes.
No, I agree. He should not have competed in this race, actually. I don't think. No sensible person would agree with that. You understand? So
no.
Yeah. But make us see how it go.
All right. Hello, one more thing.
Yeah.
Before are you aware also that Noel Lyles at the US trial, she's on Quincy Hall who won the 400 goal for the United States. He was breaking our 16 years drought. And Noel Lyles told the US United States Track and Field Association not to pick Quincy to run for America in the 400 meter because him, Noel Lyles, a 4 gold medal himself and go home with,
Well,
he's supposed to run for the mile relay too. And he told them not the winner of the 400 meter individual men. Him Noel Lyles tell them, say, I fight against the youth. And tell them not to pick the youth and you come win goal and break the drought. Anyhow.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining. Yes. All right.
Yes.
Guys, that was our political correspondent, Liz, over there in Paris. She went there for the games and to visit family. So she's been giving us some breaking news and some updates about what's happening over there. Well, I guess we can look forward to the relays. I don't know. I definitely want to see how the Jamaican women are going to do tomorrow. Unfortunately, we'll get to see the men next time. We are not known. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a time when the United States men's relay team would drop the baton every friggin' Olympic. You remember that? So Jamaica is not really known for that, you know? But I congratulate everybody who makes it to qualify. we'll see the outcome. I don't even know who the lineup is because a lot of people usually look forward to seeing Jamaica in these games. But I don't know if you guys would agree with this, but ever since Bolt, the Usain Bolt left the left the sport, boy, the thing not too exciting, but the competition is still good. But definitely there's a void. Yes. Coach Tilly was being decent and concede the results. Or Coach Riley. Coach Riley? That is why he said that. Remember when the Jamaican girls did the clean sweep after 100? Second, third had a similar time, so two silver. Yeah, we remember that, man. Two silver medals were awarded. So I don't know what the heck they're doing in France. People are talking about their Noah and Kishin tied. Yes, just like the girls did. And they were both given the silver. But in France, they violated the situation by counting down to the thousandths of a second, which we don't see happen in medal events, and especially at these events. Somebody left some comment what I kept on the screen because I wanted to talk about it, but um something came to me today. I don't know if it's true, but I don't know why. I'm starting to think that Janelle, I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong. And if she does, I really don't care. Would be her decision to make. But I think Janelle is going to end up going to Team USA. Yes, guys, me feel so. I think she's going to end up going to Team USA. Noah is going to encourage her to come to Team USA. That's my view. I don't know, but that's my view. What a messy situation with her and this guy, and boy, I don't know. Yeah, man, she's soon gone. Worse like how no. I saw a news article where they're saying that Jamaicans are blaming Janelle for Kishane's loss. I guess they're watching social media and they're seeing everything. So maybe it's gonna come down to a situation where she'll go over Team USA with her boyfriend. Right now, I don't really care because I'm not like traitor, tell you the truth. I don't like people who like to run their mouth and, you know, undermine other people. That is what I can't leave out she because as she got tell the boyfriend this and that and the problem. So I guess, we'll see what happens. But we wish Noel and anybody who came into contact with him a speedy recovery. You understand? We don't want to hear some breaking news. COVID outbreak over Paris. We don't want to hear that. Michael, I used to like her a lot too. As a matter of fact, I thought they made a very cute couple. Until I got to see the real and truth something them. This man here got the woman in problem because he come out and ball out what they speak about in private about, the athletes in Jamaica and pretending as if he knows what's going on in their camp. And there, Noel is not professional. He needs to be groomed on how to play the part of a professional athlete. I strongly believe in that. Well, maybe. Let me tell you something. You see, Jamaica is not just a country. Jamaica is a brand. Kimani, Jamaica is a brand. So they might take her up even though she's coming last right now and tell themselves so they can train her and you know, bring her to her full potential and turn her into a winner. Remember, she's still young. Remember that Usain Bolt's first major international event, he came fifth. So, just the mere fact that she's a Jamaican, and because Jamaica is a brand, and she's a nice looking young woman, they could very well say, you know what, we'll be happy to have you. And they could train her and, make her into a better athlete or help her to do better than she is now. Jamaica is a brand, don't forget that. If she goes over to US, she might not make their competition teams. Don't think she has much to offer over the current cadre of American female athletes. Well, you might have a point in a Rosalie, but in my view, I think the US has a drought of female um 400-meter runners too, because them have Alyssa Felix gone, Sonia Richards gone, and only Gabriel alone really where you can really depend on for a medal. So maybe they can take her and train her. They used to have a lot more athletes than that. It's not just Jamaica also that's suffering from this kind of drought disease because all the athletes who competed during the time when Jamaica competed, they've all aged out. Yeah, man, they've all aged out and gone into retirement and everything. So, you know, it's just that Team USA now, it look like, say, they have been working harder and they have been doing better recruitment than Jamaica because Jamaica is still working with some of the same set of athletes that they were working with 10, 15 years ago. A time now for a turnover. You understand? So I think when the two organizations them get back, to Jamaica, they've got some decisions to make to kind of change things around just a little bit. Usain Bolt had no charisma, all that willing. He does, and he never had his own shoe or clothing line. Poor charisma. Well, Usain Bolt made himself a brand. He made himself a brand, and when he left the sport, he tried to go into music. That didn't work for him. That didn't work for him at all. But because he was such a big and still is such a big brand, he doesn't necessarily have to have his own shoe, and his own clothing line. But that would be a good thing. But he doesn't have to. I think he equally, you know, can achieve just by being a brand Jamaica, and by being brand Usain Bolt, the greatest to ever live. But I understand what you're saying. In could have go play cricket, He could have go play cricket, you know. Boy, I mean, I know what them do it. Me would retire so quick if I me like him. Me not retire so quick. Usain Bolt could have win for all four more Olympic if he didn't suffer any injury. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have to really have a plan. Like if I had a brand like Usain Bolt, I would have had a track club. I would have had a training camp. Everything track and field. My name would have been up there. You understand? Certainly, you don't have to be out there running, but certainly if you have a track club or a training camp called Usain Bolt, everybody from all over the world will be coming to train with you. I'm surprised he hasn't done that, but I don't know his plans. How old is Bolt now? How old is he? He's probably approaching 40. I don't know. Let me see. $37. Yeah, 37. I would have had a track club, man. One of the most sophisticated training camps. That's what I would do if I had a bold thing going on. Even Asafa Powell could have done that too. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, when you look at track and field athletes though, whether they're Jamaican or whether they're American, what do they do after retirement? Most of them, they work so hard that when they retire from the sport, their maternal clock are ticking, are either ticking, and them are try settle down to build a family and that kind of thing. You understand? That's what I see all of them do. They spend all their time and all their life training and um accomplishing their professional careers. But by the time they reach in their 30s, they have to leave the sport and go build their families. And after that, they're raising their families. So when you really think about it, life is short. But that's what we've seen with these athletes. That's what they do when they leave the sport. Fortunately for Fraser Price, she took a little time off, got pregnant, had her baby, and came back and medaled. You don't see that a lot. But kudos to her for that. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap up now. I'll just play these two videos for those of you who are just joining. Please hit the like button before you go. We'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you again for joining.
Confirmed that Noah Lyles ran after he'd been diagnosed with COVID. Can you say what you think about how that shaped this race, and also whether you feel like you were put at any risk by his participation, health-wise?
Personally, I wouldn't say we were at risk because it's not a contact sport. So even during the warm-ups in the cold room, he was just there by himself. So personally, I wondered why. I didn't want to make assumptions of what he could be going through, but after all he said after the 100-meter final, I thought maybe it's just one of those days when he's not having a great day. So I didn't think of COVID or anything else.
I mean, I don't think I was put at risk at all. I mean, I take care of my body. So when it comes to getting sick, that's rare for me. So, I mean, when I found out, it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, he went out there, did his best while being sick, and I mean, I hope he gets better. That's all I can really say.